Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here and this is your first video, my name is Ryan. I own and operate this 3D printing business from my home office in New Jersey. Today's video is just going to be a normal vlog of the print shop day to day, show you what orders we got going on, what new products I'm working on, and anything else I'm just doing in the moment. So today, working on a few things. Right now, I'm working on a project and designing a project. I'm actually working with someone that's a little bit more experienced with CAD than me, just to iron out the details that I'm not too great with yet. So I'm not going to dive into those details yet. I want to save that until it's ready for release and printable and all that. I also don't want anyone taking my ideas. So other than that, I'm testing out other products that I found on Thangs. I bought a few models and a few licenses from two creators that I'm testing out. I have them on my Etsy shop now, one of which you guys saw in the video of the PlayStation controller stand. And then there's two other ones that I'm working on right now. One is a completely free model that I found on Printables, and the other one is one that I bought from a designer. So I'll show you both of those. All right, first one is a model that I bought online from a creator, and I'm subscribed to him on Thangs, and it is this kettlebell supplement holder. Screw top lid, comes off, holds about 75 grams of supplement or protein powder, screws back on. You can hold it like that. I got them in a few different colors: blue, gray, and red. All right, second model is completely free, found it on Printables, and it's just this nuts can koozie. Fits 12-ounce cans. It's pretty nice. I really like it. I was testing it the last couple of days. Really nice finish. So have that printed out. I'm actually printing one right now in gold. If you can see it behind me. Where is it? Where is it? Boom, right there. And we're going to see how it comes out. I'm going to take some photos. I'll get that up on Etsy within the next couple of days, and we'll go from there. So one thing I wanted to talk about while these are finishing up printing are one of my goals for 2025. One thing I learned towards the end of 2024 as I was really starting this 3D printing business and this journey was I got way more fulfillment when I was designing and selling items that I created originally, or they were directly from my ideas, or they were directly from my sketch pad, or just something I had come up with and brought to life. Now, obviously, you guys have seen I've bought models online. I've used other models that are free online, and I have those on my Etsy shop as well. But I'd be completely lying if I said I got the same amount of fulfillment printing and selling those products than I did my own. And I think anybody that's a creator or in a creative space can agree with me in some sense that you do get some sort of fulfillment when you see somebody find interest in something that you created from yourself or from an idea you had, and they spend their hard-earned money to buy that said product. Myself and other 3D printing content creators on YouTube are talking about how great it is that people are taking these leaps and betting on themselves and starting 3D printing businesses. And it's great. It's amazing to see. One thing that's not great to see is when people are doing the same thing, starting their business, documenting so, but then everything that they're selling is almost like they cherry picked every other YouTube content creator and they took their top most sold item and then they just reinvented it or took that same item and put it on their page. And honestly, it's taken me a few days to try to wrap my head around this concept where you're going through the time and energy to find a product that someone is already selling, so there's already a market for it and it's already being tapped into, and you're using that energy to just copycat someone and ride on their coattails, rather than try to take that energy and put it towards creating your own design to sell or your own idea. And listen, I'm by no means trying to get everybody to go out there and learn CAD or learn Fusion 360 or Shaper 3D. I'm still learning. I'm still getting better at that every day. But before I even started my YouTube channel and I was watching people like The Mountain Maker, Technicals Tinkers, some of these other guys, I saw that these products that they were selling and these things that they were doing really well, but I never thought, oh, let me just take it and put it on my shop. Because one, they're already doing it and they're probably doing it at a high level. Two, they have community reviews and a community on Etsy already behind them. And three, that's just not a good way to do business, in my opinion. And honestly, that could just be my naivety. I view this whole 3D printing industry as a community more than anything. more than an industry sometimes, just because I bounce a lot of ideas off people. We're constantly talking, and it's also a very rapidly growing industry. So to sum all that up, 2025 is going to be the year that I not only get better at CAD and creating my own designs, but I really dive deep and figure out what niche I fit into and how I can just explode from there. And honestly, maybe that's not just one niche. I've found over the last couple of months, I like making a lot of different things that people might not even enjoy. One thing I found over the last couple of weeks, I really like making combo cookie cutter sets for different parties. Super easy to make, easy to print, and easy to sell. So stuff like that, I'm going to fit, and my niche is just going to be what things I enjoy printing and what things I enjoy selling. And it's not going to nail me down to one specific thing. And I think that's what's going to really set me up for success. So if you're planning on starting a 3D printing business in 2025, or you did start one this past year, or you're currently running one, leave your feedback in the comments. Let me know what you think you're going to fit into this year, what you think is going to blow up in the 3D printing industry. And I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear what you think is out there. All right, now that I have a gold and silver one done, I'm going to get photos taken of them, get a description and title done, go through the whole process that I showed you in a prior video, and then get these up on Etsy and ready for sale. All right, so those can koozies are now on my Etsy shop, ready to be bought. If you're interested in watching how I go through the whole process of designing and printing a product and then coming up with the listing information and all of the pricing information, I have a video from a few weeks ago where I covered that, and I'll link it in the description below. To give an update on my Amazon journey so far. The first FBA shipment went out around Christmas time, and then it got checked in finally last week down in Florida at a fulfillment center. And then they dispersed about half of that to a few other Prime eligible fulfillment centers. So once that full stock gets imported into the other Prime eligible fulfillment centers, my products will be eligible for Prime shipping. I'm really excited to see how they do. I'm excited to see how much they want me to send if they do well. And I'm excited to see what other products I can put on Amazon and start moving that way. Guys, that's all I got for today's video. As always, love and appreciate the support. Leave a like and a comment if you haven't already, and subscribe to keep following along. I'll see you guys in the next one, and have a great week.